Fresh Start fam, welcome back to my channel. My name is April and this is April's Fresh Start Budgets, where money and budgeting doesn't have to be intimidating and every day is a new opportunity to make a fresh start with financial decisions that'll help you win with money. So today I would like to play some games with you guys, but first I need to tell you a little story. So my husband has been with his company for over 20 years, and in the 15 years since I've known him, he gets a bonus twice a year, but he has gotten one other bonus that he has been telling me for the last few months that he'll probably get this extra bonus. He'll probably get this extra bonus. And I said, okay, that would be great. That would be wonderful. It's usually quite large. I would say it's equivalent to probably 2 months of our household income is what I'll say. Maybe a little less than 2 months of our household income. So quite significant. So he was telling me how he thought he was going to get it. And because it's only happened once in our entire 15 years together, I was not 100% convinced it would happen. I didn't want to get his hopes up by start dreaming and planning. But he thought he was going to get it. So I told him, I said, you know what? I said, if you get that bonus, you can spend it however you want to. You don't have to throw it into the household budget. It doesn't have to go towards, you can spend it however you want to. Well, he got it. He got the bonus. So I'm very happy for him. It's not a problem. Like at first I was like, oh no, what did I do that I told him he could spend it however he wanted to? But he did get the bonus. So it's not a problem to have that much extra money coming into our household income. It's not a problem. But so his ideas went all over the map of what to do with the money. So he decided that he was going to, we definitely got a new bed. We've been talking about that for a while. So we definitely got a new bed. We upgraded a fan in one of the bathrooms. So that was only like $100. The new bed was $3,900. He got a new stove. We did get a new stove. Our other stove was original to our house, so it was definitely needing updated. So we did get the new stove. And then what else did he do? And this was one of the things that I was like, a little on. So, and it's not a bad thing. He wanted to get a generator because, just in case things happen or whatever, he wanted to get a generator. We've been in our house for 6 years and we've maybe lost power one time. And I didn't think a generator was necessary, but he did make a valid point where if we were to lose power, the refrigerator could be an issue, the sump pump could be an issue, there could be other issues. So I didn't think that was super high on the priority list, but so he did buy a generator with the money, and then he booked us a vacation. So yes, we have been booked on another cruise. We are leaving in a little over 3 months for this cruise. We had looked at several different cruises. We've been looking at vacations anyways, but we thought that it would be probably like next February, early March, because we were having to pay with our regular household income and our budget. So we thought it would be at least a year away before we were able to financially afford to do that. And when he was able to get the bonus, he started looking and he found a few deals for last minute. It's June when we're going, but last minute cruises, and he booked it. So fully paid for with that. And then what he also was able to do, so this cruise is actually someplace that we're able to drive to instead of flying. 90% of cruises, or not 90%, 100% of the other cruises that we've had to do, and 90% of cruise ports we have to fly to get there. So this cruise port is actually about a 7-8 hour drive from us. And so we're driving there. We found a package deal where you get a night hotel, a week of parking in a gated area for our car, and then you get shuttle service from the parking area to and from the port. So we paid for that as well. So the only things that we have to pay for still are our excursions, the tips, And actually our package, we did book the drink package as well, so that he paid for, so we don't have to worry about that. All the food on the ship is included. We'll have to pay for obviously the gas to get there and back. And then just a few other little incidentals, but honestly, it's, I'd say 95% covered. So that's awesome news. It's definitely not a bad position to be in. We're very blessed. He did wonderful things with the money. I'm very appreciative that he didn't, I don't know, buy a, I can't even think of some of the harebrained ideas that he had. I love you, dear, but some of them were quite crazy and he knows it. So, and I've told him that too. So today what we're going to do is I want to go over the budget binder for vacation. So cruise fare, like I said, these are freebies in my Ko-fi site, and I will have that link down below. You can go ahead and download these. Cruise fare, he 100% paid for. So I am going to actually put a fully funded in there. Okay, so we have fully funded in the cruise fare. Hotel. So yes, we did pay for the package with the hotel and the parking. That's 100% covered for the night that we went. However, on the way back, we discussed about getting off the ship. We would get off the ship probably about 8 or 9 in the morning, and then driving a few hours to Hershey Park and doing a day at Hershey Park, followed by a night's hotel there, and then driving back home. So it'd kind of be a little less than halfway, but about halfway towards home, and doing a night there. We had talked about doing Hershey Park in the past. Actually, a few years ago before COVID, we were going to take my son to Sesame Place, and we were going to do a day at Hershey Park when we did that. But COVID happened, and then by the time of end of COVID, my son was just way too old to do Sesame Place. But Hershey Park is still something that has interested me. I haven't done a lot of research on that, so if you guys have any knowledge of Hershey Park, I'd be really interested, like what hotel is the best one to stay at, any kind of information as far as that. So I don't want to put fully funded in the hotel because we have looked into that a little bit. I think I found a package that would do a nights in the hotel and 3 tickets for us. Oh, my oldest is not going. I asked my oldest if he wanted to go, and since this is the week before he's supposed to go to California to visit his friend, which he said may or may not happen, but even if it doesn't happen, he's not interested in going. However, he definitely wants to go with us if we were to do another cruise next year. So he's not going to go. He's going to stay home with our dogs. And so if we did do Hershey, it would only be for the 3 of us, myself, my husband, and our youngest son. So I don't want to put fully funded in here. However, what I'm going to do is I'm going to calculate out how much I need, and then I'll divide it by 24, and I'll start putting that away in there. I did find a package for 3 tickets, the night hotel. Breakfast was included, and I think it was like $5.20 or something like that. So if I did $25 each, I think that would cover it here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to total up how much I still need, and then I'll divide it by how many weeks we have to save for, and that'll be about how much we will have to play with each week. So I will do on Tuesdays, I will do Travel Tuesdays is what I'll call it, and we will do some games to help save for those expenses. So I haven't decided yet, we probably will, no matter what, stay at a hotel. We'll probably drive about halfway and then stay at a hotel on the way back, and see. We haven't 100% decided, but it'll probably be somewhere in Pennsylvania. Excursions. So one of the ports we're going to go to is in Florida, and my dad is a Florida local, so most likely we will just do lunch with him that day, and we will just have to pay for whatever the restaurant cost is. So we won't do an excursion there. The other one is the cruise line's private island, which everything there is included. So we won't do any excursions there because some of them are like rent jet skis, and my son's too young for that. So we won't bother with doing that. So there's only one port that we're going to. that we will be doing an excursion, but we haven't officially decided yet which excursion we're doing. So I think honestly, if I did $10 in this, 10 times for each icon, $10 for each icon, so 10 times 24, $240. I think that would be enough, but we need to do a little bit more research and see. I don't think I need $20 because that would be 400, but maybe 15, I'm not sure. So, what games are we going to play in order to fill this binder? Well, since this cruise is going to be quite an adventure, I figured we would do our adventure savings book. So I started this, and I've actually been thinking a lot about this adventure savings book lately, how I wanted to play more in it, but I just have so many other savings challenges that I'm doing. So I figured every Tuesday I will play a little bit in the adventure savings book to save for our adventure in June on this cruise. And we will have it called Travel Tuesdays. So let's see what we can get into today. I am going to start with this one, the Grape Soda. And then I will roll a dice. And I'm going to see, you know what? I actually want to roll. Okay, I'm just going to roll a regular dice and we will see how many of these soda caps we're doing at $3 a piece. We're going to do 2. Okay. So we will do 1, 2, and that is 6 plus, let's see how many of the sodas we're going to do. Oh, 6 sodas at $5 each, so that's $30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So let's add 30. Okay, and then let's see how many of the letters we're gonna do. Those are $10 each. 1. Okay. So we will do 1 letter. This is gonna be just kind of roughed in until. All right, so plus 10, that is $46. So we will do 46. We have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 46. Okay. So I have the binder in the back here that's holding all the money from our play. So I'll just throw this in there as well. All right, and let's see what other game we can get into. Okay, so we are going to play this Pop the Balloons. It's just like Shut the Box. And actually, I was playing this over the weekend with Junior, and I thought it was actually kind of a fun way for him to practice on his addition. We were playing and he was rolling the dice and he was adding up. Let me put the dice in here. He was adding up how much we were getting, and it was actually, so I do believe it's actually a really good way if you have this game to play with your kids and younger kids to help them work on their math. Actually, another funny story. So my oldest, when he was young, I taught him how to play blackjack so that he could practice adding up to 21 when he was first starting to add. And he thought it was a game, but he was learning math. He got really good at math. He's still good at math to this day. He does engineering. So he's amazing at math. And I'd like to think that's because I taught him how to play blackjack. I mean, when he describes it of my mom taught me to gamble at the age of 5, okay, that sounds sketchy, but it's not like that. I taught him math. I just made it in a fun way. So would you like to play with me today, Junior?
Yes.
Okay. So Junior is going to roll the dice and we will start playing some Pop the Balloons. Okay, go ahead, Junior, roll the dice. All right, what do we have?
6.
Okay, so let's do the 6. Okay, go ahead and roll again. I know on Valentine's Day, a lot of people were playing Shut the Box with their husbands, but today we're playing with our kids. What is that?
6.
6 again. So let's do the 4 and the 2. All right, go ahead and roll again. What do we have?
8.
8. So let's do the 8. Okay, roll again. What's that?
8.
8. So we have to do the 7 and the 1. Well, we could have done the 5 and the 3. So let's hope we get
a 5 and a 3.
a 5 and a 1. That is 6. We can't do it. Bum, bum. All right, so we have 9 plus 5 is
9 plus 5. Give me a moment. 14.
okay. Plus 3.
17.
Very good. All right, so we owe 17. So what we're going to do is we're going to color in the ones that we didn't get to pop with the yellow. And we'll start, you want to start another game?
Yes.
I think we have more money to play again.
Six.
All right, so let's cross out the 6. Go ahead and roll again.
Three.
Okay.
Four.
Okay.
8.
All right, go ahead.
5.
Okay.
4.
Oh, no. We can't do a 4, can we?
No, we did do 4.
No, so we have to pay 9 plus 7.
I don't know.
16. Plus 2.
Equals 18.
Plus
Plus
1.
1 equals 19.
Okay. All right. So one more time, and then I think we're cashed out for the day. All right, you ready to roll? Whoa, big roller.
Already 9.
That's not 9.
Oh. 11.
Okay, so let's just do the 5 and the 6. Okay, go ahead.
Another 7. Oh, wow. 7.
Oh, 4 and 3.
Ready? 8. That roll up.
You gotta roll a 9. We gotta keep this one low, or you gotta shut that box. Oh, you did it. You rolled a 9. All right. Can you roll a 2 and a 1? Brr, brr.
I wish we only need to say $3.
Okay, $3. So we need to add up what is 17 plus 19 plus 3. Can you do that for us?
Where's the Master's Hotel today? $39.
All right, so that's $39 that we owe today. So actually, I am going to take 40 and take out one of my singles. So we have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. And then I will take out one single from back here. You want to help me out with one more game, Junior?
Yes.
Okay.
But those dice were actually pretty heavy.
Yeah, these are some big dice. These are 25 millimeter size dice. And I'll have these dice linked in the shop down in the description below. I do like those dice. All right, so let's try this game. So you roll 2 dice again. Let me move this over a little bit. You roll 2 dice again, and then whatever one you get, find the cross section here, and you mark that one out, okay? So go ahead.
This is going to be a fun one.
Yep. All right, so go ahead and move this over a little bit. All right, go ahead and roll those 2 dice again. And we'll maybe do this 2 or 3 times, depending on how much we get. Okay, so we have a 4 and then a 3. So what is that?
It's a 7.
That's not a 7.
It's
No.
a 6.
Oh, yeah. So, okay, you were adding those. No, you got to go 4 and then 3. So it's 6. Okay. So we will take $6 and we'll throw that in there. Okay. Go ahead and roll them both again.
That is
3
4
and
in
1.
addition- 3 and 1.
Okay, so we'll add $1 more. And we'll do this one more time.
That is 5 in addition.
4 and 1 is 6. So we'll save another $6. Okay. So in this savings challenge, we are adding, let's sort the money here. $5, $10, $11, $12, $13. Okay, we'll put that in here. All right, I think that's enough for this week. I'll have a link in the description below so that you guys can get a copy of your adventure savings book as well. This is from the Blessed Daisy Budgets, and it's to help out our friend Denise and Scott, who has a YouTube as well at Loving Life at 60ish. So follow the link in the description below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.